Hello, America. Today, I want to talk about something. I think it's a bluff, but it's very concerning about what the new Secretary of DHS said on Fox. He's claiming that I guess I'm not sure what day, but it was on Fox, and he's claiming that because the local police are not helping the federal authority regarding the incident in Delaney Hall, he has a plan that he's not going to, I guess, process foreigners coming into these international airport, these sanctuary cities that are affected, and that's going to be a number of them. Yeah, it's very concerning because if he was to implement that, and assuming if that was going to happen, it's going to be after the World Cup, and I guess that'll be like the end of July. So the affected city would be like San Francisco, LAX, SeaTac, Portland, and I guess around the eastern coast it would be JFK, Newark, Philly, Boston, Logan, Chicago, Denver. Well, that's in the Midwest, right? Chicago, Denver, and yeah, taking all that into consideration, that's a massive amount of business, right? That's a lot of commerce. That's a lot of money. I just don't see that's happening, right? Yeah, I think it's just a bluffing tactic, and it's just a threat. I just don't really see it because the economy for those airports is so massive. JFK, Chicago, LAX, San Francisco. Yeah, that's just huge. I mean, if that was to happen, like these airport, they're no longer international airport. They're just domestic airport. I just don't see that happen, right? And it's very concerning because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to lose their jobs, right? I mean, you're talking the economy, right? Job loss, the economy. That's going to be very devastating to these cities, and I really don't see it. And some people are calling what Mark Wayne is doing is a good idea. I don't really see it. It's like a stroke of genius, master of leverage, right? Brilliant strategy. I don't know. I don't agree with that, but others, they said that he's dangerously incompetent, right? And then, like an economic terrorist. And another big one, right, is authoritarian bully. I'm reading off the board of what's going on here. But the main thing that I want to focus on is that it seems like our governments are kind of fighting against each other, right? Over policies. So when you have these, the senators and the governors from New Jersey and state representatives trying to go to this Delaney Hall to look at the facilities, like the detention facility, and they can't get in. And then on that Friday, the 300 detainee, they had held a hunger strike, and that's what all this led to, right? So, and there's going to be lawsuits coming and going, and the way I have written down, it's like the state attorney general is suing the White House, and the White House are suing these sanctuary cities, and then the local government, the um, uh, municipalities, they're suing the federal agencies, right? And then there are others that involve the DOJ, immigrations, and legal non-profit legal entities, right, are suing the government, the federal agency, the DOJ, the FBI, and it just doesn't feel like we're working together, and we're wasting a lot of time and money, and it's just like not money. It's a lot of money, a lot of effort that America can work together to achieve something that we all really needed, to help its citizen. But I guess depending how you look at it, it's really kind of working against each other, right? We're just suing each other and wasting time and money, instead of working together. I know I say waste, right? And fighting against each other, right? And to work things out because of policy differences. But that is, to me, that is the problem, right? Because instead of like, hey, looking for ways to find more jobs, to create more jobs, when you're doing these things, right, threatenings, and I hope it's not real, because if it's real, man, that's going to be very devastating. Can't imagine it. So, yeah, today is Thursday. I can't see what it. I think it's May the 27th. Okay. Anyway, we'll just go with that. Yeah. So that's what I have for you today. It's just very concerning of what he says, and I don't believe that's going to happen. Right? It's so much job, so much economy is going to be lost. A lot of people are going to get hurt, and that's what I have. And I'm just saying that it's probably just a threat. So thank you for listening and watching, and you have a good day. Bye bye. Always look terrible when I press the stop button.